quantum computing is fast becoming the most exciting breakthrough of the 21st century. Imagine investing in a stock today that could ride the wave of this technological revolution and turn a small stake into an enormous fortune. That's not just a dream anymore. The global quantum market is expected to grow at a staggering pace in the next few years. The companies that master quantum computing first will redefine industries and unlock value in ways we've never seen before, from solving massive logistical problems to discovering new life-saving drugs. And right now, there are two stocks that stand out in this space. One is an emerging quantum-first penny stock with explosive upside, and the other is a tech titan quietly building its quantum empire under the radar. So today, we are diving into two stocks that have the potential to make you rich. This is not about random picks. These are companies backed by solid fundamentals, visionary leadership, real-world deployments, and the backing of Wall Street analysts. So if you're serious about making money in the stock market, make sure to watch till the end and remember to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on the hottest stocks in the market. Let's begin with the first stock, D-Wave Quantum Incorporated, ticker symbol QBTS. This is a pure-play quantum computing stock trading in the penny stock range, and it might just be one of the most underrated investments on the market today. D-Wave is not following the crowd. While most quantum computing companies are pursuing gate-based systems still in development, D-Wave has taken a different route, quantum annealing, and the results are starting to pay off. Their Advantage quantum computer already has over 4,400 qubits with 20-way connectivity, enabling it to solve optimization problems faster and more effectively than most traditional or quantum systems. The new model, Advantage 2, takes it even further, and it's already available in more than 40 countries through their Leap Cloud platform. That means developers, researchers, and enterprises can access quantum power over the cloud without investing millions in hardware. D-Wave has also accomplished something no one else has, demonstrating quantum supremacy over classical computing on a real-world problem. Not a theoretical benchmark, not a lab simulation, a real commercial application where quantum actually outperformed traditional solutions. That single breakthrough already sets them apart in a space filled with companies chasing potential. D-Wave is delivering now. In fact, they recently sold their Advantage system to a major research institution, marking their first commercial system sale. That's more than recurring revenue. It's proof that customers are willing to make large investments based on trust in D-Wave's technology. Their financials reflect this momentum. In the first quarter of fiscal 2025, D-Wave reported $15 million in revenue. That's a jaw-dropping 509% increase from $2.5 million in the same quarter of fiscal 2024. That growth was driven by the system sale and growing customer interest. Gross profit also reached record levels, which is critical because it means they're not just growing, they're becoming more efficient while doing it. Bookings for the quarter were $1.6 million, down from $4.5 million a year ago, but that's largely due to timing differences between recurring contracts and big-ticket system sales. That's a natural part of maturing into a hardware and software hybrid model. Currently, the stock is trading around $15.98. 6 Wall Street analysts covering the stock have an average 12-month price target of $16.80, with a high forecast of $20. Even the low forecast sits at $13, which shows a tight and optimistic range. The average target alone suggests a near 20% upside from the last recorded price of $14.02, and earlier reports suggested an upside potential of over 30%. That kind of analyst support is rare for a quantum penny stock and points to increasing Wall Street confidence. But the real story here is in the future. The total addressable market for quantum computing is enormous, with applications in artificial intelligence, machine learning, drug discovery, defense, cybersecurity, and financial modeling. These are trillion-dollar sectors. D-Wave is already positioning itself to capture meaningful slices of this opportunity. They're expanding cloud offerings, developing quantum hybrid models that mix classical and quantum computing for faster real-world adoption, and reducing barriers to entry for new customers. Their quantum system is also easier to deploy and maintain than other gate-based systems, meaning customers get access without the technical headaches that other providers face. Now let's talk about the second stock on our list. Amazon, ticker symbol Amazon. You might be wondering, why include Amazon in a discussion about quantum computing? It's simple, because Amazon is building something big in the quantum world, and most investors are missing it. While D-Wave is a pure quantum play, Amazon is integrating quantum into its existing cloud empire through Amazon Web Services, or AWS. Earlier this year, Amazon revealed its first quantum chip, codenamed Ocelot. This isn't just another chip. It's one of the most advanced pieces of quantum hardware in development. Ocelot uses something called cat qubits, which are designed to drastically reduce the error correction required in quantum calculations. According to Amazon, these cat qubits reduce error repair overhead by up to 90%. That makes quantum processing not only more stable, but also more scalable. With this chip, Amazon has officially entered the elite league of quantum players, right next to Alphabet's Google and Microsoft. But here's what makes Amazon's approach different. They're leveraging the global scale of AWS to roll out quantum computing services in a way that could rapidly accelerate adoption. AWS already has millions of customers using its cloud services. Once quantum computing becomes viable at scale, Amazon will be able to integrate those services into its platform faster than just about anyone else. And don't forget, Amazon is already hosting services from other quantum companies like IonQ and Rigetti. Financially, Amazon remains one of the most powerful companies on Earth. In Q1 2025, the company posted net sales of $155.7 billion, a 9% increase from the previous year. If you remove the foreign exchange headwinds, that number actually jumps to 10%. Net income was a staggering $17.1 billion, or $1.59 per diluted share, up significantly from $10.4 billion and 98 cents per share in Q1 2024. That's a level of profit that allows Amazon to invest aggressively in emerging technologies like AI and quantum computing. Operating cash flow increased 15% to $113.9 billion, and while free cash flow declined to $25.9 billion, that's still an enormous amount of financial flexibility. Amazon is using that firepower to invest in infrastructure, AI development, and most importantly for us, quantum research and deployment. The current stock price hovers around $219.92, and the average 12-month price target from 48 Wall Street analysts is $243.32. The high forecast is $305, while the low sits at $195. The average price target represents a 10.91% upside from the current price, and this doesn't even factor in the long-term upside from its quantum division. Think of it this way. When AWS started, it was just a small extension of Amazon's online store. Today, AWS is a $100 billion business that dominates global cloud computing. Quantum could be AWS's next big frontier. And given how early we are in the quantum race, buying into Amazon now means getting exposure to one of the most reliable quantum growth engines with minimal risk. From an investment standpoint, Amazon is ideal for those who want quantum exposure without taking on the volatility of pure-play startups. You're buying a company with multiple revenue streams, robust cash flow, deep institutional trust, and long-term growth momentum across several emerging technologies, including quantum. Well, that concludes our list. And if you stuck around this long, you now understand why D-Wave Quantum and Amazon are two of the best quantum computing stocks to keep your eyes on right now. One gives you pure exposure to the quantum future. The other gives you security with an embedded innovation powerhouse. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more stock picks that could change your financial future, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.